Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another video. I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. There's a link in the description below. It's difficult to put into words in any language exactly how bullish I am on the market. If you've been here for a while or simply have any form of common sense, the cryptocurrency market is poised to do amazinger things than it's already done. I'm extremely, and I'll be 1000% honest with you, I'm extremely interested to see exactly where the market is going to go this year. I believe that over the course of, and I want a long, short term, I mean 4 years, 6 years, I'm expecting over $1 million Bitcoin easily. Like there's nothing really in my mind saying otherwise. But I'm excited to see exactly where the market goes this year, just because of all the news that we keep getting. In the last, I want to say 3 or 4 years, daily, we tend to have pretty good news. You can't really say otherwise. Across the board, the most negative things that we've gotten were FTX, Binance being forced to close down because of like regulatory yada yadas, but that was all because of paperwork and Gary Gensler. And like there were a couple of countries years ago who like threatened to ban crypto and now they're like completely into it. Like that kind of thing. Every single day we get exceptionally good news, and I really want it to reflect where I think the market should be. It's just a matter of seeing if it's going to actually happen this year. I expect, I appreciate the optimism that everyone seemingly also has right now. We had like a bit of a slump down, but I can feel like we're kind of on the up and up. But we need to get to like, I think, $170,000, $80,000, $190,000 Bitcoin before we have like a little twinkle in our eyes of like, ooh, this is actually going to happen. We're getting a lot of filings for ETFs. The ETFs, everyone's expecting that they're going to actually go through and get filed because of the new magical, awesome SEC that we currently have, who's headed, I remember this guy's name. All I remember is Hester Pierce, and Hester Pierce seems to be the most human person that we've heard thus far in the SEC, who's actually like working with us to try and get all of these things to actually go through. When I talk about optimism, it kind of comes from the bravery that people have to kind of like throw any old thing out there into the world. For those of you who have not known, digital asset manager, they're called Bitwise, Bitwise. They have officially submitted an S1 registration application to the US SEC. They're trying to launch a brand new ETF, and it is for Dogecoin. Cool. It's nice that you are part of the cryptocurrency space and you're trying to launch a new ETF to get more institutional support. But I feel like this much that like we're kind of like a smidge of the line like into kind of ridiculousness because Dogecoin is a meme coin. I know a lot of people love it. Believe me, I've heard all the blah, 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 blah over the course of the last like 10 years because I know that people really love Dogecoin. However, cool, awesome. Let's see how that ends up working out. This will be a gigantic test and testament to exactly how lenient the new SEC currently is, as we have gotten news that a number of other companies are also filing for altcoin ETFs as well. So I'll say it this way. I think that Dogecoin will remain popular for, I don't want to say the words forever, but I think it has a place historically in the cryptocurrency space. However, this one's a little bit different. Tying directly into this, and we're probably going to have a lot of news like this, I assume, over the course of the next few months. It might like ease up a bit around the time that we get to summertime. But it seems to be like a little bit of a free-for-all for a number of different altcoins, with companies trying to get ETFs for them because of the institutions who have moved into the space, and all like the silent investors who are also looking to invest in crypto as well, especially through a securitized way of doing so through the actual ETFs. We heard one yesterday or a day or two ago. I don't remember. Time is weird. Where basically other companies are now filing for XRP and Litecoin ETFs, which like kind of came out of nowhere, but also not, because Litecoin has been purchased by institutions for a number of years. They've just kind of done it in like relative silence. Australian asset management firm, they're called Monochrome. Monochrome has filed for a spot Litecoin exchange traded fund with the SND, SNDC, SNAB, the Securities and Derivatives Exchange, the CBOE Australia. Cool. I think this one will actually do, personally, a little bit better than Doge, but I also overestimate exactly how much people usually like a lot of projects. So historically, if I've seen something that I did not like, I did not care for the metrics, I knew it was a scam. Not calling Dogecoin a scam, it's more of I'm talking openly here. If I realized that something was amiss with a project or something that was going on, that usually ended up being quite popular. So as we have it right now, the news that we've been hearing, it looks like there are currently roughly around 20 to 25. That's a real number. 20 to 25 different applications for multiple cryptocurrency ETFs. We have about 3 or 4 Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. There's that one company, I don't remember what they did anymore. There's one company who filed for 10 at the exact same time. We have 5 XRP ETFs that people are trying to get through. I believe 2 or 3 Litecoin ones. I want to say 2 or 3. I think there's also 2 Dogecoin. I want to say 3 or 4 Solana, and maybe something else. Maybe I don't remember. There's a lot. The fact that I remember that much is absolutely wonderful for my self-esteem. Yeah. The optimism in the space feels nice. No one should have any kind of negativity to anything that's happening within our market right now. It's just more of I want this to accurately reflect all the news that we've been getting. I'm excited to see exactly what the market does as well when we actually have the Litecoin and the XRP ETFs specifically, because a lot of people like the price predictions are, out of control right now. The craziest ones, if you weren't here, craziest one that we heard for XRP was $50, and I was like, it feels like a lot. I've seen the normal ones between 12 and 14. That seems a little bit more realistic. But if the ETFs really take off during like the bull run, we're probably going to see a couple of coins, specifically the ones that have like institutional money behind it, probably do very well. Also, Dogecoin is going to hit $1. I get it. I know how math works. Was in the previous all-time high like 70 cents. It's going to get there. So, cool. Yeah, that's going to do it for this video. A lot of ETF news constantly popping up. There's a lot of ETF filings, a lot of ETF news floating around right now. I want to see exactly which one of these actually ends up getting through, because that's going to spell big money for those coins. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and supporting, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.